From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is Wish TV's Behind the Eight.
What's on the program for this fine day?
McKinzie Roth takes you behind the scenes at News 8.
Sounds like a great program.
It is amazing.
Now, here's Wish TV's entertainment insider, McKinzie Roth.
From Wish TV, I'm entertainment insider McKinzie Roth, and this is Behind the Eight. On this episode, Charlie Clifford is coming up next.
What can 160 years of experience teach you about the future? A lot, especially when it comes to protecting what matters. At Pacific Life, we've helped people and businesses confidently embrace the future with life insurance, retirement income, and employee benefits. With strategies built on strength and trust, and a promise to be here for you today and tomorrow. Ask a financial professional how Pacific Life can help you today. Pacific Life Insurance Company, Omaha, Nebraska, and in New York. Pacific Life and Annuity, Phoenix, Arizona.
Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. When it comes to what kind of romance you're into, you don't have to choose just one. Fancy a dalliance with a duke, or maybe a steamy billionaire. You could find a book boyfriend in the city and another one tearing it up on the hockey field. And if nothing on this earth satisfies, you can always find love in another realm. Discover modern rom-coms from authors like Lily Chu and Allie Hazelwood, the latest romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas and Rebecca Yarros, plus Regency favorites like Bridgerton and Outlander. And of course, all the really steamy stuff. Your first great love story is free when you sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/Wondery. That's audible.com/Wondery.
Back at it again. He's here. I work with him. And the tides have turned, Charlie Clifford. Usually he's the one behind hosting, and now he's on my podcast. Are both of our podcasts colliding? You can use a little bit of this on your pod.
Who do you think has spent more time in this room so far?
I don't know.
How many episodes are you in?
Do you know? I can't even remember. I can't even count. I'm in here a lot, though, because this is like my safe place, and I like to just be in here.
No one bugs you.
No one bothers you.
I come here and just do work.
Did you notice it's a balmy, it's like islandy in here? Because it was 63 degrees before, and I hiked this baby up, what's it say, 72?
It feels like, it's South Florida in September.
It's balmy. It's real nice.
You're there because it'll be nice in the winter. But yeah, it's hot. It's sticky in here.
It's a little hot, but that's why I like it.
Yeah.
It's going to be really good. And also, Charlie was 30 minutes late for this. He's on island time.
How about...
He's on island time,
How about
man.
a standing ovation? Only 30 minutes. That's pretty good in the TV world.
So, Charlie, for my avid listeners, tell us who you are, what your role is here at Wish TV.
Don't knock them. Hey, I love Behind the Eight. It's been awesome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You get showstoppers, man.
That's right. It's what
who have you had on this week? Frasier. You've had everybody in Hollywood.
Everyone.
That I know.
Yeah, I mean, everyone. Oprah's begging to come on the show. I'm like, girlfriend. I mean, I'll put you like maybe late November. If there's time.
Yeah.
Can you get me Phillip Rivers is what I want to know.
After,
New QB.
After I get him first.
Okay. That's only fair.
It's been tricky with all the COVID stuff. But yes, to your question, everything sports. I know you're going to quiz me pop culture wise.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun. I want to see how much he knows about the world of entertainment because really, I mean, we are really lucky. I feel like we have the sexiest department, sports and entertainment, right?
I mean, sorry weather, sorry news. I could never do it.
Sorry weather.
I could never do it.
Weather can be
I don't
sexy.
know. I mean, it's just the new day every day.
That's right.
And I think it is in general, but I'm with you. I mean, was that your passion always growing up?
Always.
In terms
entertainment.
of,
pop culture queen, entertainment.
Right.
I mean, yes.
The guru.
I want to say Charlie Clifford, like we air a lot of his stuff, a lot of your packages and things that you do like on All Indiana at 4 o'clock when I'm anchoring. And I always smile because I'm like, because your stuff's so quality. You really do a fantastic job.
Well,
so
I
kudos.
appreciate that. It's been awesome. Look, AC runs a really tight ship. When I got here, I was coming out of Wisconsin, and I had a great boss there, too.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How long were you in Wisconsin?
I was in a small market, La Crosse, which is a really fun, it's the most beautiful town in Wisconsin. Okay. It's right on the Mississippi. Right. You would not know you're in the middle of the Midwest. But I was there for 2 years, and AC thankfully called me and said, we want to bring you out here. And look, he just has a great standard in terms of work. So whether we're doing a story about the local high school star, or as you mentioned, Phillip Rivers, the new face of Indy, it's like I want to put out the same quality every time.
Yeah.
And so that's been cool. I think that's been the best part of my stay here going on 3+ years is, the wide range of work and then also just the great sports town it is. It's one of the most underrated sports towns in the country.
It certainly is.
And I didn't know that before I got here.
No, where did you grow up? Where you?
Chicago suburb.
Oh, nice.
So not far.
What part? Which one?
Mount Prospect.
Okay,
right
cousins in Lake Forest.
Yeah.
So that's what I was wondering. Okay,
right down the
nice.
road.
You still got a little of that
minutes.
Chi-town. I mean, that vibe.
You should hear my mom. She's got the full shtick. Oh, Char. Oh, Char.
Oh, this is so good.
Shout out, Mom. Love you.
So you loved sports since you were a kid?
Yes, that was it. Same
Okay.
thing. I tried playing drums for 6 months, failed miserably. I was washed out of high school sports with the exception of golf by the end of it, but played a ton of hoops, ton of baseball growing up. And that was it. There was no other interest. There was nothing. I wish I had something.
But I feel like that's have you ever read that book? It's the one thing. And it's
Right.
like you choose one thing because if you spread yourself too thin, then you lose your focus. So I think that's really
I
cool.
agree.
And you're
I
killing
agree.
it. Okay, tell us about
thank
Phillip
you.
Rivers. Tell us about what you know so far, what your
man.
vibe is.
I think he's like you. You meet him and it's like positive energy. It's
Yes.
authentic.
I love that.
It's not, BS. I mean, he's 38 years old. He could have come here and just been like, I kind of get the sense with Tom Brady down in Tampa.
Yep.
Although I don't know firsthand, it seems like from a distance, he's not thoroughly invested in terms of, winning over the media, and that may be misguided. So I apologize to anyone who.
Hey,
who
behind
really
the
knows,
eight,
but-
there are no apologies,
Yeah,
Charlie. You
yeah.
just say it like
Okay.
you feel.
Good,
There's no being
good.
vanilla on here. We're real spicy.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Phillip Spicy.
Yeah.
He is
Okay,
awesome.
I love that.
I think a lot of folks who have covered this team for 2+ decades see so many parallels to Peyton Manning.
Yes.
It is just that fire, that grit, and ultimately, Phillip, the physical tools, I don't think anyone would say, oh my gosh, that's just a Hall of Fame, where Peyton had the physical tools.
Exactly.
He was the best. There was nobody else. So I think what really separates Phillip is what's between the ears and ultimately what drives him. And it's a really cool story. We did a bunch of stuff. He grew up in Alabama. His dad was his high school coach. I mean, this is like Remember the Titans.
Yes.
Just start playing the soundtrack, McKinzie, because this guy's got it all.
And he's got it on. He's got a ton of kids.
He's
He's got so many kids.
so many children.
I'm like, how
all
does
the
this
children.
man do this? It's pretty impressive, very impressive.
Props,
So
props to Mrs. Rivers.
yeah,
think
I would
she's
love
the
to.
real MVP.
I would love to actually. I might dive in with Mrs. Rivers because I want to pick her brain. I think that'd be cool.
fantastic.
Yeah, do a
I
little
think- yeah.
behind the scenes with her.
I don't think anyone's talked to her yet in town, so I think that'd be awesome.
I'm on it. All right, I want to quiz you about some things in pop culture. How are you into pop culture? Entertainment is your wife.
This is where I sink down in my chair.
Oh my
my
God.
fiance is
Your fiance,
so
future
she
wife.
could sit here. I should have brought Colleen in here, and I know she'll listen to this. She is my lifeline. She's my phone a friend.
When is the
You're
big day?
You're Regis. I'm the contestant. I'm phoning her a lot here. It was supposed to be New Year's Eve,
Okay,
and literally this week we've moved it
Okay.
to next New Year's Eve.
perfect.
You know how it is.
Yes.
Have you gone to a wedding since all this?
I have not.
craziness?
I
Yeah.
weirdly, and don't be. It's okay. It was my great aunt, but I had to go to a funeral. It was via Zoom, and that
Sorry to
was
hear
super
that.
weird.
Yeah.
No, I mean it was like okay. It was the weird thing was not to me, but whatever. It is what it is. But it was like no one knew if they were Zoomed or if they were muted, and like at a funeral, it's super awkward.
Yeah,
so
to
like
begin with.
I was with my parents, and they're like talking to me. I'm like shh, like because we didn't know. Anywho, so yeah, it's a weird time. So you mean like this upcoming or the year okay, so the next. So you'll be getting married like
2021 going into
2022. Okay,
Yeah.
I think that's solid. That's safe.
Sorry
That's
to
the
hear
move.
about your aunt, by the way.
Oh no, it was my great aunt.
Okay,
It
great
was
aunt,
good.
sorry.
All good. All good. No. But I was just saying it's just like weird. I'm like, okay, but I wouldn't have been able to go to California. I wouldn't have the time off probably. So this worked out. It really
Yeah,
did.
it's true. Blessing in disguise.
Oh,
in
so
that
by the
regard.
way, are you inviting all of our listeners to your wedding? That's pretty sweet.
Well, everybody, who wants to give me a follow and a like
Can
and
we
a
zoom in?
subscription and
Maybe we can zoom in for like a little part of it.
I'm
the
in for
reception.
that. Get a big like pop-up wall with
Yes.
I don't know if you
Colleen's
caught
not going
it.
to be having any of this, but that's okay.
No, and neither is her father, who's a very generous man who's fronting this bill. I think we're capping it around 200.
That's
so.
perfect. That's
Yeah.
perfect. Oh, congratulations. I'm so
Thank
happy
you so
for
much. We're
Okay.
so excited.
We're going to make Colleen, your future bride, very proud here. I'm going to ask you some questions. I think you're going to
I
know
don't know
more
about
than you
that.
think. Okay, are you ready?
Okay.
I'll start with something easy.
Dear God.
Yeah, easy for me. Name all of Kim Kardashian West's siblings.
Okay. Chloe. Love Chloe. find some time here.
Glow money. Yes.
No.
Who else you got?
Rob.
Yes.
Rob. What's going on with Rob these days?
Rob has slimmed down, and he is getting his life together. I'm hoping, for this last season of the Kardashians, I was shook, by the way, that it's going away. Not because I loved him, but I'm just like, they've always been there. So
why
it's
did they
weird.
chop him? I thought it was a very popular show.
They're going out on top, and then they're going to probably have a bunch of spinoffs.
Gotcha.
So it's like
So
not
we're
the
breaking
end.
it off.
Yes.
Okay, and then
So you got two.
Scott Disick's old, obviously better half.
His baby mama. What's her name?
Why am I blanking on that? Lauren? No.
That old
This
Lauren
is terrible.
Kardashian. She
She's
is
beautiful.
wild.
Yeah, she's coming next. Give me help on that one.
Courtney. You got
Yeah.
Courtney. Okay.
Courtney's always been my favorite.
Why is that?
Yeah.
because
She
she's
seemed
cute.
the most normal.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Chloe's come back. I feel like she's really. Is she with anybody right now?
Tristan Thompson.
She's still with
She's
Tristan.
back with Tristan.
Good for them.
It's a whole deal.
Yeah, I know it is.
I mean, I think it's great if you try to make it work with whoever you have a baby with, a child with, obviously. But I feel like she has bad taste in men. Just being real.
Point taken.
What about the other two?
Okay,
the other two famous
so the
ones.
Jenners.
Yeah. See, he knows.
Kylie and Courtney? No.
Close.
No. Kylie and
What's her face? Kendall.
Sorry.
There you go.
See, and that was supposed to be the easy
Now
one,
I
everybody.
feel like I got to really reel it back for Charlie Clifford. No,
Yeah.
but I would be the same as sports because I know basic
you
sports
wouldn't.
stuff.
You would be
No.
better. That would be asking you like blank Jordan. What's his
Okay.
first name? Played basketball. No,
Michael.
that's terrible.
Yes.
See. was bad.
This is one you'll know.
Okay.
Because I know you know music.
Yes.
Right? All right. So
Yeah.
Post Malone, nominated for 16 Billboard Music Awards. This is huge. Name me 2 Posty songs.
Oh. Okay.
Post Malone.
Yeah.
Or you can name one.
Circles.
Yes.
What's up?
Ding,
That's
ding.
the new one.
Yeah.
So I had to get that.
Yes.
And I've warmed up on Post. I used to rip on him a lot. My cousin partied with him once.
And he's cool.
Yeah, before he kind of blew up.
He's just a whole vibe. You know what I'm saying?
He
He's
is.
so one of a kind.
He's a unicorn.
Yes, he certainly is.
All right, Circles and Mackenzie.
It's a flower. A sunflower. Sunflower. It's a song.
Sunflower's
Yeah.
a song.
Yeah.
Okay. What's his biggest song of all
Circles are, I
time?
feel like, right now.
But all time. Like,
Oh.
what's the one that blew him up?
Let me see.
I'm firing this back at you now.
I know you're fine. I'm
think
like,
this
trying to
was
think because
coming.
I don't want people to like Posty fans. Which Kimberly, one of my good friends in Manhattan, is wants to become Mrs. Malone. Like rock.
Oh, he's still single.
Star. I Fall Apart. Better Now.
Better Now.
Okay, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Psycho.
I think that was the big one,
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
opinion.
Yes. Okay. I like it, in my opinion.
Which I know Post, he values my opinion so much.
Oh my God, I love it. This is gonna be crazy for you, and this is a guess. You could guess. Are you ready?
I'm guessing at
Which
everything.
it's
so
back
let's
in the
go.
news. 2 ladies from Sex and the City had a famous feud, and they're really
Courtney
not.
Cox.
No, Sex and the City.
Shoot.
Friends.
What is she in? That's
Friends.
Okay.
Okay, so Sex and the City.
Dear God.
2 of the women have been feuding, and they feuded a while. Now they say they have no interest in like making it right. Can you name 2 women from Sex and the City?
I can't. I've never. Okay, so Colleen's got me on the Friends train. I
Okay,
used to
okay.
be very anti-Friends.
Pivot.
Yeah, pivot.
Okay.
I'm clearly buying time here again for another terrible.
What's your favorite Friends episode?
Well, what have we watched recently? We watched one recently. I like all the ones where whose crazy mom comes into the picture.
Chandler's
Mom.
Chandler's mom. That's Kathleen Turner.
Yes.
Or that's his dad.
Who's,
That's his actual dad.
Who's hooking up with somebody's mom, like occasionally throughout the.
Who's the hot mom? Is it Ross's mom that's the hot one?
Forget. That's the one we saw recently.
I like anything to do with Ross when he gets a spray tan and
Yes.
he goes to like the
We
wrong
have seen
side.
that one.
And when he whitens his teeth, the leather pants, when he can't get those leather pants off. That's a good one.
Ross is, I think, my favorite.
Yeah, which one are you
person.
most like, would you say?
Probably
Charlie Clifford.
Chandler.
Chandler Bing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely not Ross or Joey.
So one of my friends, he was dating a dude named Chandler, and I was like, obviously I had to call him Chandler Bing. It didn't work out, which is unfortunate because I was like, we're gonna all FaceTime Chandler Bing tonight?
Stuck. Yeah, that was. Come on, what happened to Chandler Bing?
That was so solid. So Charlie, are there any Are there any things you prefer to cover opposed? Are there any that you don't like to cover? Any sporting events that you're like, you could do without?
Well,
or what are your favorites to cover too?
Since I've gotten here, the Indy 500 has skyrocketed. I was a little worried coming in. I didn't have much racing background. I had been to one 500 with my cousin, aunt, and uncle who have been in Indy for 30 years. They brought me when I was in college, which was a blast.
Yes.
But just the access, the relatability, I just cannot comprehend still going that fast, putting your life on the line, and then just hopping out of the car and talking about it like it's nothing.
Right.
And football has the same degree where you're legitimately putting your livelihood out there every day. So tip of the cap, I feel like those are both a different category. But I love them all. I don't know.
Like college versus pro. Do you
college
like one?
Versus pro. March Madness is by far like top of the food chain for me.
Yes.
But you only get a finite amount of that. So
that's true.
I think regular season-ish, if you took the NBA and combined everything, I would take that. But March Madness still tops.
March Madness.
Especially in this town. It's one of the best. I think it's the best college basketball hotbed in the country.
Yes.
Outside of like North Carolina, Duke, Wake Forest, but Indiana, Butler, Purdue. Come on.
Who's your favorite team? Can you say?
Oh, no, I can't. And it's easy for me because I don't have a favorite. I wasn't ingrained. I feel bad for some of my coworkers who have either attended one of these schools or grew up just diehards.
Yeah.
Because they do a great job, obviously, of being totally unbiased journalists, but that's tough.
It'd be tough. I mean, I guess I am biased because I'm like all for my Hoosiers.
Right.
Hoosiers. That's right, IU. And I always say when I'm doing like our high school game of the week, even like my Greyhounds, obviously my Hounds, because I grew up here. So I have to represent. I have a funny story for you.
Wait a second. Greyhounds.
Carmel.
Okay, gotcha.
Carmel, that's high school. Gotcha. So I was covering.
Were you Carmel, IU? Was that the path?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Carmel, IU.
Good deal.
But I was covering I wasn't working here. I was covering a Purdue game, which was rough for me. No, I love Purdue. My sister went to Purdue, so she's a Boilermaker.
A house divided.
Yeah, house divided. So I'm down there, and you'll get a kick out of this. So I was on the field, and it was a football game, and they're like, Aaron! And Aaron thought I was Aaron Andrews, which I guess is like such a compliment, but it was hilarious. So everywhere I went, they're like, Aaron! And I was like, oh my God, I wish I had Aaron Andrews' salary. That would be incredible. But yeah, so I felt very blessed.
Ditto on that. And she's fantastic.
Isn't she great?
So talented. Timeless.
That was such a compliment.
Timeless.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Timeless.
Have you ever met her?
No, we haven't come in, which is weird because I've met a lot of, like obviously sports reporters and sideline reporters. And
do you have a
Fox
favorite sports persona, whether athlete, broadcaster, anyone around professional sports that you?
Well, I mean, obviously our team
Mount
is
Rushmore?
outstanding.
Yeah.
Do I have a favorite?
Or like, what's the Mount Rushmore? You could have like dinner and
give me like a this or that, and I'll pick somebody.
Well, you were out west, right?
Yeah.
So did you get to meet some of the Blazers?
Oh, yeah.
How's Dame Lillard?
Amazing.
Good guy?
Dame Dollar. He is next level. Like here's the thing. Some guys talk the talk, but he like backs it up.
For sure.
So he's next level. I had him on my show lots of times out west, and he's the real deal. Like he literally was like, I will come on your show. And I was like, sometimes with athletes, as you know, they don't show up or they're late, like really late.
Like
and
me.
No, I'm talking like 3 hours late, which I'm used to with artists sometimes, like Snoop. Not to call it. He's really cool, but he was super late. He was on Snoop time. No,
When's
but Dame.
The last time Snoop wore a watch?
Exactly.
It's
We love you,
years.
Snoop, though.
Oh,
no, but Dame is the
forever.
real deal. And but he showed up and he just came and gave me it was like the best show, and it was a huge deal. Like he's just awesome, and he's a dad. He's a good family man. He takes care of his family. I really appreciate just outstanding human beings. So I think it's really cool if they're stellar athletes. But when I'm like, wow, this dude is the real deal, that impresses me.
I'm with you too. It's all about storytelling at the end of the day, and the more there is to that story. It's just that to me too is the best part of our jobs.
You are an excellent storyteller. Like really, because you draw us into like your packages, and when you're doing that's why I'm like, I love when we run your stuff.
No, well, I appreciate
the art of storytelling.
We need to cut this and put it at send it to all the higher ups. This is see what the people are saying. But no, at the end of the day, I mean, there's nothing better than a good story. And for us, I think coming from the suburbs, which both of us did, look, we weren't against all odds underdogs, okay? We've had easy lives, let's be honest. And to cross paths with all these people, men and women, sports, outside the world of sports, entertainment, that have just risked everything. And, I just find it so motivating and so energizing. It's why I can't ever see myself, how can you be negative in our line of work?
Right.
We're talking to all these people.
And it's incredible.
That have legitimately, been lotto ball, just the probability of these people finding the success. I think that's the coolest part of our jobs.
What are some commonalities you found? Because I love to study the habits of highly successful people, and a lot of athletes and just entrepreneurs and people that have really made it in their lives and pursued their passion successfully. They have common traits and common daily habits. What have you found to be common amongst athletes?
The non-negotiables, I think, are just that hard work, the elite work ethic, the elite ability to listen and to go find mentors and go enlist help. I think that's so tough for us. It's against our human nature. We think all our answers are in our own heads, especially when we're young. And then I think as you grow up, you realize like, oh my gosh, the more I listen and gather and curate and then make my own decisions. So I think the ability to listen, the ability to be an elite hard worker, the ability to pay it forward. You never know who you're going to circle back and have you help out, right?
Isn't that the
have
truth?
Someone help you out.
I have told all my interns, they're like, I said the one thing, do not burn bridges, especially in our business, because chances are you're going to come back around or someone's going to say, what's it like to work with this person? And it's like, just don't be a jerk. It's pretty easy, I mean, everyone doesn't have to like everybody, but always be respectful. It's very important.
For sure. And I think that's it. I mean, the talent, at the end of the day, are you good enough or are you, just is it not going to work talent-wise? I think at some point you hit that crossroads, but there's so many other things that you can control that I think can either override that part of the discussion, and that certainly shouldn't stop you early on in your career. Like, oh gosh, like one person told me I'm not good enough. I'm just going to leave and find something else to do. Like, that's ridiculous. Think about all these people, how many doubters and how many.
Absolutely.
So I think, it takes a little guts at some point too.
It does take guts. And I always say, hey, you're already equipped with all the things you need. The rest you can learn. So go for it, right? How does Charlie Clifford define success?
Oh man, that's a great question. And I don't know if I have the answer to that yet. Personally for me, I do this because when I can pick up the phone and call my grandparents or call my parents or my closest friends and, to hear them say nice things about what I do. I mean, that's better than the paycheck.
Of course, yes.
So I think living, to all the people that worked so hard to get my family to where it was when I was growing up, to be able to pay that back in some regard and to be able to continue that legacy. Because, I mean, all of my grandparents on both sides, grew up with nothing. I mean, they totally put everything on the line just to get, my folks in a spot to be successful. So I would love to do the same thing, obviously, for my kids someday. Aww. But I think it's just the continuation of that legacy, and really it's not anything more complicated than that.
I love it. That's so cool. And hey, what's coming up for you? Like what stories you're working on? Indiana sports. What's hot? What's happening?
Well, the Colts play the Jets this Sunday. So
yes.
It's fun in the fall because we get in a good groove in terms of high school football on Fridays, Colts on Sundays. The weeks move quick, and our Zone Extra show, it's on Thursday nights. So, I like to take a little time off earlier in the week.
Right. So
but normally we end up in here and like you're knocking on the door like, hey, can you look at the schedule that's plastered on the door? Like, I actually am up. I'm like, oh, shoot.
No. Hey, what was the vibe like at the Luke? Like with the new ordinance?
It was weird.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. But
what's the capacity up to now?
It was it's going to be 7,500 this weekend.
Okay.
Which is like right around 10%.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just with you. I hope by the end of the year that place is rocking and the Colts are like 12-3. And
yes.
like, the juice is just
We're knocking
back,
on the wood
right?
in here. Yeah, the juice
I'm
is
ready
back,
for
baby.
that. So, but once the game kicks off, I don't know. I mean, you're in the flow of the game.
Right.
You know, they're pumping in a little crowd noise. So I hope for everyone at home that it's just a 3-hour break from an otherwise really crappy year. Right?
And what advice, Charlie, as we wrap up, would you give to someone who wants to be in your shoes, who wants to pursue sports? They love sports. They want to storytell. Sure. They want to do what you do.
Write as much as possible.
Okay.
Writing transcends all mediums, whether you're podcasting like us, writing a good intro and outro to really hook people. I think that's a huge difference with the podcast.
Like, the art of the tease.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you do it so well. So write, whether you're writing a local column in your student paper, whether you're just freelance blogging, whether you're writing practice highlights or, doing thorough notes for your play-by-play broadcast. I really think if you can translate your unique personality onto paper, then doors are just going to open because that's a tricky skill, but all it takes is a little time.
I love it. You heard it here. That's right. And where can everybody follow you, Charlie Clifford?
This is fun. Thanks so much.
Of course.
Thanks for nagging me, and I'll definitely reverse roles with here.
Give us your socials so everybody can follow you.
At Cliff Wish is Twitter, and then at Cliff Indy is Instagram.
I gave you some Insta love.
Yeah,
I'm
did.
sorry for. You're
you
welcome
did.
for the fun followers. I'm sorry for the interesting ones. Just leave it at that.
We do not discriminate. Bring them all. Bring them all.
That's right. Charlie Clifford, you're the
thanks,
man.
McKenzie. That was fun.
This was so much fun from Wish TV. I'm entertainment insider McKinzie Rothford behind the 8 here on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Get more wishtv.com when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Plus, be sure to follow and subscribe to this podcast on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Woo! All right. Until next time. Goodbye.
Check out more podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com. allindianapodcastnetwork.com.